Okay, let's call this meeting of Haysville Planning Commission to order. First item of business is roll call.
Welch.
Here.
Meyer.
Here.
Coleman.
Here.
Randall.
Here.
Azier.
Present.
Wellington.
Here.
Chatwell. Green. Hulla. Burden. Stock.
Here.
Next item is a presentation and approval of the minutes of September 27th, 2018.
I make the motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and second to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Any abstentions? Under new business, we have the master plan review calendar.
Good evening, everyone. It's January. I am looking at possibly changing the date or time frame in which we do this, mostly because we do the closing calendar, which we'll do next. And we also include dates from December from the previous year on the closing calendar, so I'm thinking about changing that to December of this year next time we do this. In regards to the master plan review calendar, as you can see, we have several to be announced. We don't know what's going to happen. We really don't know. We do have the historic master plan starting in March. We will actually be presenting to the historic committee the master plan and ask them to review any changes they want to do or anything like that. And then if they do want to make any changes, we will of course bring that to planning, and if they don't, we will let planning know. Election of officers, of course, is in July per bylaws. The zoning code update in August, that is my projected time frame in which to get it in front of you for review and your recommendations on changes and such. At this time, I am roughly 50% of the way through in regards to content, I guess you could say. The first part of the zoning code is really pretty extensive. I'm at the point now where I'm in the zoning districts themselves, which is just going to be really simple and easy to do. I did the hard part already. I did provide you with some precursor possible application changes to include price changes. The last time that I can see as far as price changes or updates on changes as far as pricing was concerned, it was about 20 years ago. There has been updates concerning the applications themselves since then, but there's been no real change in pricing. So I've done some research in regards to Wichita, Derby, Mulvane, Park City, and Mays as far as what they're charging and what we are charging, and we are way below everybody, way below. So those are not set in stone yet, but they will be coinciding with the zoning code update. And I'm hoping that in September and October we can work through the comprehensive plan and make sure that we are current in our comprehensive plan. And I'm ready for any questions you may have.
I just want to make a statement. We're not upping the fees just to up the fees. We're upping it to cover our costs.
Yes, we have actually lost money on several cases that we have heard, Planning Commission has heard, and actually Board of Zoning Appeals has heard. I believe the last time we lost money was a vacation, and we lost $61 that came out of our pocket, and the reason for that was because the certified list was extensive on their 200-foot radius, and we ended up losing quite a bit of money on that one. So, and as of, I believe, today, as a matter of fact, mail rates are going up to 50 cents or something like that, going up 5 cents. Yeah, so it's going to cost us more, so we want to start looking at our costs.
So cover our costs and be in line with everybody else.
Correct,
Okay.
correct.
Good.
We'll still be cheaper.
Is that it for review calendar?
Correct, yes.
You need us to adopt this?
Yes.
I would move we adopt the proposed master plan review calendar.
I'll second.
I have a motion and second to accept the calendar as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
I'm sorry, who seconded?
Item B, closing calendar.
I'm just going to stay up here. On the closing calendar, that is just, I'm sure everybody is aware, this is just the dates of the Planning Commission meetings The deadlines for publications for any applicants who would wish to, apply for a vacation or even do a plat. Well, plat's not a public hearing, but, conditional use or something, anything that involves a public hearing. So the publication dates are set in there. That's the deadlines for them to meet the 20-day required public hearing notice. Submittal deadline will be the date that they submit it. The publication date is the actual date of the paper. And of course, the city council, that would follow after the planning commission recommends approval or denial of the applicant's request.
Should the December 28th date, should that be 2018?
Yeah, but it's already passed, so.
It's already passed. That's why I said that I'm looking at changing the time frame in which we do this to December so that we have the closing calendar matching up with the current year.
Yeah, my only concern with doing that is if we have a meeting just for that, it's not really worth. If
Right.
this December we have something else on the calendar, I'm fine with that. But I don't want to have a meeting just to come in and approve this.
I agree, but if we don't approve it in December, we have nothing in January, we still have to approve it in January. So, that's why we don't
Yeah.
have a whole lot on our agenda today, because we have no choice. We kind of have to.
Especially in December when there's so
Christmas,
much going on.
That's what
yeah.
I was thinking. You
Yeah.
may not have a full quorum here.
Yeah, in general, we only meet one time in December, so if
And-
there is,
and
if there's
November.
more than just this for December, yes, I will go ahead and do that. But otherwise, yeah, I'll do what you request and just wait till January.
Okay.
So I'd move that we approve the closing calendar
I'll
as
second.
presented.
We have a motion and second to approve the calendar. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Item C, historic designation of the Vickers Service Station.
This is fun. This is the fun one, and Debbie, I think, is probably pretty proud of this. The historic committee at last meeting, which was last week, decided to vote to designate the Haysville Historic, or the Vickers Service Station as a Haysville historical structure locally. What they also decided to do was go ahead and approve the hiring of a consultant to finish the research that I had started. I cannot complete the research since I have limited access to material, and prepare its nomination for National and State Historic Registry. This will be the first building in the city of Haysville, if it is approved by the state, to make a historic registry nationally or even statewide. In addition to that, what we do know, so that you are aware, it is the first building built by the Vickers Petroleum Company, so it's the first gas station built by them, and it is the only one still remaining intact with no damage to the engineering of it at all. There is a second one that's in Wichita. It's at 1305 Central, but it's beyond repair. They've cut points off the batwing roof, and there's no other service stations out there with this batwing design, and we're proud to get it nominated. So I wanted to make sure you were aware, and we of course will bring that to Planning Commission for review when the consultant has their work done and we've hired them. And Historic Committee will be helping in the process throughout that whole thing, so we're pretty excited about it.
Does that need to come to us? Or should it go to?
Yes,
the-
anything historic should come to Planning Commission,
Okay.
yes.
I think we'll review it first as
Yes.
a committee before
Okay.
it comes to us.
Yes, Historic Committee will actually, at their next meeting, will review all of the resumes and bids and make the recommendations to mayor for which one to hire. And then from there, once the consultant finishes their research, they'll submit their plan and everything that the application and everything, will bring that to you for review, and you don't necessarily have to vote on it. We will see what's going on at that time, but I don't think you need to vote on it, just review it.
Okay.
That's
Is that it for that item?
That's all I got.
Nothing under old business? No correspondence and informational reading?
None.
Are there any committee updates?
Regard to park board, they're hoping to get Donut Park mostly completed this year, including the dog park.
Okay.
And their historic park is hoping to have 2 carriage rides instead of 1 in December because of the demand and the bad weather of one of them this year.
Extending carriage rides to after Village Christmas.
Yeah.
Pardon?
You're talking about extending it after Village Christmas?
No, maybe having one December 2nd. An extra carriage ride time.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's all.
Any other committee updates?
I have some. The Village Christmas was a success this year. Even with the bad weather, we had a great turnout. We had the largest silent auction that we've ever had. I think close to $3,000.
We made 2,200 on it.
Okay, I thought you said 3,000. So
Yeah, our total was 4,000 for the whole night, so yeah.
and Party in the 060 is coming up. The Waba Home Show will be February 8th through the 10th. Land sales in River Forest Edition are just about complete, if not completed. There was one lot that was, the last I heard, they weren't sure if it had sold. And the next area will be Timber Creek lots that will be opening up soon.
Any other committee updates?
Pedestrian bicycle hasn't met recently.
Any off-agenda items?
I have that.
Item 9.
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Motion and second to adjourn. All in favor? Those opposed? Thank you, everybody.